So it's good morning from Malaga today. It's a little bit grey at the moment and blustery. I think it's going to turn out nicer later. So Clint, what are we up to today?
We're going on a walking tour, I believe.
Yeah, we're visiting a Roman theatre, the cathedral and the Alcazaba, if that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, could be a lot of uphill work.
It could be, we'll find out.
And how long are you taking me out on this walking tour for?
I'm not really sure, it's a few hours, and we booked it through Viator, and it includes all the entry tickets to all the various places as well. So we'll see how it works out. We'll obviously take you with you and report back later, won't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
If I survive.
Of course you will. So this morning we've come up into the buffet for breakfast, and we didn't have to get seated. We were told to go in. Gentleman there offered us tea as soon as we arrived at the table. Went to the egg station, got my omelette and bacon, then just went down the little way to get my hash brown and baked beans. It looks really nice. And here's a neighbour for us, Virgin Voyages, parked up outside the port. So just walking ashore now at Malaga, ship in the background. Weather looks okay. There's that formidable hop on hop off that we did that time.
Yeah.
Didn't get anywhere.
No.
So we're just heading into town now on the shuttle bus. And then once we get the shuttle, we'll just have to walk to our allotted meeting point. So this is our review of the entire process with Viator. So Linz, we just got back from our tour on Viator, and what do you think of it?
I thought it was very good. But the information they gave you before we went was extremely good.
Yeah, so you get a little you get your ticket, don't you? And you get a link on there that links directly to Google Maps. And you can get the directions from there to take you to your meet-up point. We got there 20 minutes early.
But there was a bench there and we could just sit and wait for things to happen.
We've reached our meeting point here at the Crystal Pyramid. So we're just going to take a seat because we're a little bit early, at 25 minutes early. But it looks like the first entrance is into the Alcazaba here, which is one of the places that we're actually visiting. They just scan your ticket and book you in. And then set off on the tour.
And Maria was really, her English was very good. Yeah. She had a nice sense of humour, so she kept it fairly light in places, didn't she? But her knowledge was amazing.
Yeah.
So she took us to the theatre.
Because I guess this is the stage down here.
That's the stage over there. In the circle in the middle.
If we speak about Malaga, we have to situate it in the 8th century after Christ, with the arrival of the Phoenicians. Have you heard about these people? They came from Asia, from a city that exists nowadays still in the south of the Lebanon.
While we were still seated in the theatre, Maria told us all about the Alcazaba.
Because this fortress had more than 100 defensive towers and 2 double walls to protect it.
So the Alcazaba was built in the 11th century by the Moors as a fortification for Malaga.
This type of wood and had resisted so many years here in the fortress. Of course, as you can imagine, this store, especially in the iron sheet, has needed different restorations, you know, with the pass of the years. This first defense of the Alcazaba.
We continued our exploration of the Alcazaba, with Maria giving us a detailed background to everything there was, and answering any questions that we had for her.
Access, my friends, with the double wall. Pay attention that the big part of the towers that we see had a double arc, you know. Attention to different elements the chapter,
These columns
and
are
the columns,
Roman
you can see that the procedences are
from the
totally
theatre
different.
below.
So this indicates that there is a very easy way to make the difference between a sweet orange and a bitter one. The leaf.
As we walked through the Alcazaba to the higher levels, we enjoyed some beautiful views out to sea and over the city of Malaga. So on our tour, we went right the way up the top. You see where those trees are there? We were right up the top of there, inside. And inside there's actually the remains of a palace. Which, yeah, it was just really, really good tour. And we've still got the cathedral to come. So we've just got a 10-minute break now and then we're off to the cathedral.
You didn't realise that those palaces were there as
No,
well, did you?
no idea at all.
And
how about the walking, Lindsay?
if you have mobility issues, I wouldn't bother.
Not on that trip.
No.
It was all right. I mean, it was 3 hours come the end, wasn't it? So there's quite a lot of walking involved.
Not hard walking,
Not
but
hard,
the
but
steps.
got
The
to your
steps
knees.
is, yeah, and my feet and everything else. But no, the steps were in places quite steep, and come the end, it was just heaving with people.
Yeah.
So it was sort of bashing you around a little bit, but it was fine. She allowed us all to come back down at our own pace.
Yeah, in 20 minutes.
About
didn't
20
we?
minutes, so we were back in time, and then we went to, we were meant to go straight to the cathedral,
Yeah.
but she took us through some back streets.
El Pimpo. That was the brothel.
It was a convent before that.
Convent brothel.
Yes. So we went through there, and apparently it's world famous. Who knew? But it was really nice to see it. Apparently you just really struggled to book in there, but we were able to just walk through and take a few pictures as we walked. And Antonio Banderas
Is a part owner.
Is a part owner,
Yeah.
and he lives in the city quite a lot anyway, and is very fond of the city. So there's lots and lots and lots of stuff there that's appertaining to him.
So with the pass of the years, the convent became into a prostitution house. And after that, it was a cabaret. Not bad. The progression continues. Discoteca. And finally, in 1971, came two very funny men from Cordoba, and they decided to buy this area and convert in, ta-da, this cellar called El Pimpi. Unfortunately, they had no idea about the fame of this area. So when they opened El Pimpi, no one wanted to come to this area because it wasn't the best place to have a paella with your family, you know, on Sundays.
Oh wow.
With different type of plants, geraniums.
And then we went into the cathedral.
A stunning cathedral, isn't it?
Yes.
Beautiful, huge, enormous. The Malaga Cathedral, officially known as the Cathedral of Incarnation of Malaga, is a stunning example of Renaissance architecture located in the heart of Malaga, Spain. Construction began in the early 16th century, around 1528, and continued for over 2 centuries, with its completion taking place in 1782. The cathedral has a striking blend of architectural styles, with Renaissance elements dominating overall design, alongside Baroque details. It features a grand, impressive facade with 2 large towers, one of which remains unfinished, giving rise to the nickname La Manquita, the one-armed lady, referring to its incomplete second tower. Inside, the cathedral boasts magnificent nave, high vaulted ceilings and ornate chapels. Its interior is enriched in marble, golden altarpieces and beautiful artwork, including a remarkable choir and organ. The cathedral's design is also notable for its grand, spacious feel, aided by large windows that let in natural light, lighting the beauty of its interiors. Visitors can also enjoy spectacular views of the cities and the Mediterranean seas from the cathedral's roof, which can be accessed during certain tours. In addition to its architectural grandeur, the Malaga Cathedral serves as an important religious and cultural symbol of the city, often drawing tourists for both its spiritual significance and aesthetic beauty. And then from there, this is the only thing I found a little bit strange. So we gave her a little tip because she'd been so good, didn't we? It's not compulsory, but we felt we'd like to. And then you were sort of left of your own devices to get back to where you had to get back to.
Well, I think some people took the opportunity to go further into the cathedral and look at other things that we hadn't seen. So that was fine. But yeah, you're kind of...
She would have given us directions.
She would have done.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was we were off and gone, really. And then we ended up finding our way back to the main drag, really.
Yeah, well, the little port place. We had a beer on the way back, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we earned it by that.
Is that better, Lind? So what do you think of the tour?
The tour was very good.
Yeah.
The guide was excellent.
Yep.
Almost too much knowledge.
Yeah.
But she did try and keep it a little bit light at times.
Yeah. We had 3 hours of walking and talking, didn't we?
Yeah. It's very informative.
Yeah.
Gave us a little bit extra than we thought we were going to get because we went through the restaurant, the restaurant, wasn't it?
Yeah, El Pimpo.
El Pimpo. We went through there, which apparently is internationally famous.
Yeah.
Who knew?
And then went on to the cathedral, and that was impressive.
Yeah, very.
Heading back to the ship now, aren't we? Whew.
More decisions to make.
Really?
What to eat when?
Oh yeah. It's hard work, isn't it? This cruising. How many miles did we do?
It's just over 4.
Just over 4 miles. And then we're back on the ship, and we're going to go and have a bite to eat, aren't we?
Yes. Because we deserve it.
Yes. We'll see you there. Not quite sure what we're going to have yet, but the buffet's closed.
It might be open for afternoon tea yet.
Yeah, but no, I want proper food. I'm hungry. So, see you soon. So we've had a change of menu on the poolside grill today. Slight differences. More tasty things to tempt you. In the end, Lindsay decided to try the Mediterranean antipasti plate, and I went for the good old traditional cheeseburger. So after having a little kip this afternoon, we decided that we'd have dinner in the buffet tonight. We haven't tried it yet. We thought we'd go up there, but before that we thought we'd go down and have a few little drinks and see what happens from there. So it's margarita night, isn't it?
Yes.
And what have you got, Liz?
I've got strawberry one.
Strawberry.
That's good.
Nice, yeah? Good. And I've gone back to my own faithful. I nearly fell off the stool. It's a large Hedricks and tonic. So where are we now, Liz?
Well, we thought we'd bring you into the laundry. There is only one laundry on public laundry on board Borealis, but we thought we'd give you a quick shifty round while it's quiet. Mm-hmm. To use the machines, you need to get tokens from the customer services. The tokens go in here, and each of these boxes correspond to the washer dryer. So there are 11 sets of washer dryers here, and each of them have corresponding numbers. So those are the ones that you use. Obviously, whichever one's not in use at the time. There is also a hand washing basin behind me. So obviously once you've done your washing, you can do your drying. You've even got ironing boards here, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ironing boards in here. So that's really good, and I understand that although you push the button, that's actually free to use. So yeah, there's round there as well. So this seems to be a very well appointed laundry room, very useful. We came in here the other day and there were a couple of people in here, so that's why we waited until it was quiet to come back in. But it's obviously something that's well used on here.
So after our slight detour, we headed up to the buffet, and here's a quick look at some of the things that were on offer. What would you have chosen? Answers in the comments below. So after a couple of strawberry margaritas that were very, very nice, and I had a gin and a margarita, Lindsay's gone for chicken stir fry, and I've gone for some vegetarian pasta. So what'd you think of your dinner then, lovey?
I really enjoyed it. I had the chicken and vegetable stir fry, which of course is cooked for you on the spot, and comes out really hot, really tasty. And there was a really good portion of it too.
Was, yeah, my pasta was huge.
and then we kind of picked it puddings.
Well, hang on. What did you have then?
Oh, Dilly's forced me to have a drink of wine.
It's that rosé wine, isn't it? I've never seen you drink rosé wine before.
It's very palatable.
Yeah, and me, I'm just shocked at myself because I like red wine.
Well, you have more white wine than you do.
I'm drinking this
Like
Sauvignon.
Well, yeah.
Sauvignon Blanc, and it's just so easy to drink. I'm using it as a substitute for cider, I think.
I don't quite see the connection there, but there you go.
Well, it's sort of fruity and tasty because they've only got strong,
apples in it, though.
strong bow. It's quite appley actually.
Is it?
And I had some ice cream for after. The ice cream on board here is wonderful.
I must admit, even I have to say that the ice cream is nice. The strawberry one particularly.
Yeah, you pinched half of mine, didn't you?
Did I really?
Yeah, and what did you have for pudding?
Well, I went back to my school days and I had some semolina, but it looked a bit stodgy, so I put some custard with it. And I put some chocolate chunks on the top.
And?
It was all right.
Not the best.
It wasn't the best. I prefer if it'd been made fresh. It's obviously been sat there for a little while.
Well, we were
because we came up
right
quite
on
late.
the end of the buffet
Yeah.
for dinner tonight, and that's probably why. And the ship's quite empty at the moment, isn't it? There's one show tonight, I think, that we're not particularly interested in going to. But we don't sail until 11:30. So yeah, all good.
I'd say that we'd see the sail out, but it's not much point. It's dark.
It's too dark. So what you think? You thinking you're doing next, then, right? More margaritas?
Well, there's tempting, isn't there?
Well, it's margarita night. Those frozen strawberry margaritas were very nice.
They were very nice. I think I might be staggering back. Well, before we head elsewhere, have you decided where we want to go?
Well, I think it might be back to the Ocean Bar because Johnny Morris is there.
Johnny Moore. Oh yes, I know.
Yeah?
I know who you mean. Yes.
From Cornwall. Yeah.
Yes.
And they're nice people. And also Christine and Phil were there.
Yeah, I think they'll probably move on.
Yeah, they might.
I think they'll probably move upstairs.
Well, yeah, or if it's not that, if it's quiet or we can't get a seat in there, then let's just go upstairs.
Yeah, after all, it's a silent disco. It'll be nice and quiet out there.
Silent disco. Oh, more people singing at silent discos than there are in a normal one.
And last time it was very painful.
It was funny as well.
It was funny.
I've got to finish my drink first.
Okay.
Cheers. And that was the end of another great day on board Borealis. Next time, Lindsay and Ken travel again to a very wet Gibraltar.